Here we go. Good. Good. Stay loose. Don't slow down. There. Good. Stay with Bree. She's trying to move. Come on. 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it.
She's loving, she's funny, and she just cares for us.
She's so fun. I love her.
She's an amazing coach.
She's great. I love her. We all love her. She's awesome. She's a great coach. Every practice day that I have here, I'm like so glad to come, and I really enjoy working with her.
I think I want because she always she always pushes me to do like things I wouldn't be able to do.
My name is Tony Paisley, and I'm the owner of Paisley's Pitching. I've been giving lessons for a little over 7 years, from girls that are ages 5 years old all the way through 18 and 19, even older sometimes. Along this journey, I've seen the girls change so much and grow just into better human beings. Whether it's on the field or off the field, it's been a really exciting journey for me coaching. Not only are we working on softball skills, we're working on human skills. We're giving these young athletes a boost of confidence where probably I could say almost 100% of my kids have heard no more times than they've heard yes. It's the coolest thing. I see them make their pitching improvements, but when I actually see them put that in real life and they're walking back and their shoulders are high and they're taking this into the classroom, when they can translate that pitching confidence and put it into real life, for me it's a win-win. So a little background on me. I grew up in Lakewood, California, and I first started playing baseball on a t-ball team. It was a little co-ed t-ball team. I played for Lakewood High School right here where I still coach, and then I moved on to East Carolina University in North Carolina. I had an absolute blast. I ended up in college beating Conference USA records for strikeouts, career wins, shutouts, all sorts of fun things. I had a blast out there, and we had a really great competitive team. Then I moved on and got drafted to the Akron Racers to play pro. I initially turned down my contract. I was a little homesick with a combination of being really disappointed about how female athletes get paid nowadays. After playing half a season for pro, I came back and I started coaching, and this is where I found my true passion. But we're also doing spins. Spins like crazy, because that's gonna do what to your game? They're gonna make it move. They're gonna what?
Harder for them to hit.
Yeah, and you feel that? That's what you're gonna feel when you do a real rise ball. Okay? At least to here, before we start to come down, that's a true glide. You hold, and then you push, and you pitch. Do it. Jump up, push down. Good. Shift the weight back, step, follow through. That's it. Like you're in the middle of a field and there's nobody there. Who's gonna be the toughest critic? I hope you two. If you had curve spin, you got under it, right? Mm-hmm. And then what happened? Instead of finishing, you came across. That's it. Good. I like that. Way better. You've never pushed that far.
He explained it to me.
Oh, good. I explained it good. Thank you. Wow, nobody ever wants to do conditioning first. Okay, that means you're going first. I'm like, wait a minute, I haven't seen this in years. 11. Oh. Not 10. 10 means you're on pace for 20. Are you guys good at math?
No.
Obviously not.
Okay. All right, let's go. So when I first came back from pro, it's pretty funny, I never thought I could coach kids. I almost thought that they would stump me, or I wouldn't be able to help them like I wanted to help them, or that I wouldn't be able to break down pitching because I had been so advanced for so long. I started with my next door neighbors. They had a blast. We were doing lessons, and then word started getting around. I started coaching more kids, and I was actually just doing one lesson at a time. Fast forward a few years, and I had my son, Talon, and that's when things started to change for me. I wanted to play a role of being a full-time mom and also a mom that works. And it was really tough at first, but that's when I made my initial decision to do 2 lessons at a time. I needed a way to shrink my hours in half without booting out any kids that were so special to me. It was really, really rough. The first 2 weeks, I probably lost about 15 players, definitely punch in the gut. I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I'm made for this. And right after the 2-week mark, things just started clicking. I started coaching better, things were more competitive, and ever since then, I've been so passionate about teaching these kids, not only in a private setting, but ways that they can work with a partner, they can have teamwork, they can work with each other, they can share their problems with each other, they can also enjoy success with each other, and it's just been working ever since, and it's been an absolute blast. How do you become a better pitcher as an individual through competition with each other?
I think probably pushing myself, because I'm not one to really push myself. Like, I don't have like that kind of mindset. But when I have someone like next to me, like going harder than I am, it just makes you want to like beat them.
Since I had individual lessons, it's just you, and you can go like as slow as you want, but when the girl next to you is pitching faster than you want to speed up and you want to go faster and push yourself.
She's helped me with my spins, my speed, and I feel like my confidence.
She really helps me with my technique and like how to like pitch my screwball well and like how to like set my fingers to make sure the spin's right.
I progressed in my screwball, my curveball, my changeup. She just taught me to like believe in myself and never give up, and always to work really hard in everything that I do.
They helped me with my drag and my mechanics, and then my speed and my consistency in pitches.
She's a great coach, and she teaches all she knows for us to get better.
An innovator, and with being an innovator, introducing new routines that perfect an athlete who's interested in pitching.
Oh,
What is this?
I almost don't want to talk about it. Oh, so being creative means using tools that are maybe not made for softball, or using tools that gets you to push yourself in different ways, and using tools that makes you feel things as a pitcher. And for me, I like being creative. I like using different tools that teach you how to push against the ball with your fingers. I like using things that just really push you to get you out of your comfort zone. Drop the toe. Good. Shift the weight without moving anything else. Get the heel up higher, higher. Good. Drop the arms. Now pick this up for a second. Now explode. Push. Over the course of 7 years, I've had an amazing opportunity to work with hundreds of girls. It's been an absolute joy just to be able to get in contact with so many people. And over 7 years, I probably have seen and witnessed over 30 girls get into college and have a successful career.
My name is Brianna, I'm 17, and I'm going to the University of Central Florida. I started when I was 12, so that's about 6-7 years now. I remember when I first came here, I was throwing about 52 miles per hour, and now I'm hitting 64, so she's really helped me grow as a pitcher. She's helped me with all my mechanics and my spins and everything. So she is a really big part of like why I did get committed and why I love pitching so much. Like she had told us earlier, it makes me believe that I can work harder in life. Like what I do back here, I take with me everywhere. So she also gives like lessons back here, like mini lessons about life. So like it really helps me focus on everything that I need to focus on and work harder for what I need to work harder for.
Getting uncomfortable when you pitch is something that I absolutely love back here. When I see a pitcher struggling, I actually enjoy it more sometimes, and I know this sounds kind of crazy, but I enjoy to see a pitcher hitting rock bottom, struggling with a drill, because I get to help her work through it. Being uncomfortable with drills and hitting rock bottom is something that's really going to translate into their life when they're older, that it's okay to be uncomfortable. There's going to be times where you don't feel good, but you can always work through it. Not only does pitching with these young girls give them confidence in life, but it also teaches them hard work. And I think this is something I've actually been teaching since the very beginning of my coaching career, that with hard work, as a young lady, woman, girl, anything, with hard work, you can do anything you want in life. So even though the majority of things that we learn back here have to do with pitching skills, it always comes back full circle and turns into life skills. I have lessons that cry in front of me, and I don't do it on purpose sometimes, but I can tell when I'm hitting that really sensitive subject, and I can see it in her eyes, and I'm thinking if I say one more word, she's gonna break down, and I go for it. I say that word forward. The tears come out. We get a chance to really talk about it and create an even better bond, a better relationship, and then they're learning all of these skills that they can apply in real life. When someone says no, it doesn't mean it has to be true for you. Your truth is your truth. If you know that you can do something, you can. Whether someone believes in it or they don't, you go for it. What's next for me with Paisley's Pitching is growing my online community. I wanted to help more girls, even located in California, out of state, out of country, and I wanted to give them the tools that my in-person lessons receive. That's mental stuff, it's mechanical stuff, it's video analysis, and I finally created an online community where it's a resource center for pitching, and I'm able to connect with girls who are all the way in North Carolina, New York, Canada, Australia. It's been the coolest way for me to connect with so many pitchers that are out there that are just hungry and passionate about pitching. I hope the girls learn more than pitching from me. Really, if they leave here and they don't learn anything about pitching, but they learn everything about life skills, for me that's a win. I really hope they learn confidence, they learn how to apply it in real life, they learn how to work hard, they learn that if someone says no, if 10 people says no, it doesn't matter. If you say yes and you put your mind to it, you can do it.